Jesus uses metaphors to communicate a message, to facilitate people to make choices that bears good fruit. Metaphors are about regular things, but the message is best understood when we look at its deeper symbolic meaning. Metaphors allows us to navigate from the familiar to the unfamiliar. Today we are talking about a metaphor that is found in John chapter 15 verses 1 to 8. People in Jesus' time were familiar with the work that was involved in the vineyard. Potentially fruitful branches were pruned so that they may bear more fruit, while the potentially unfruitful branches were cut away and burnt in fire. So let's get this straight. The Father is the vine grower, Christ is the vine, the disciples are the branches, and those who do not abide in Christ are useless branches. The Old Testament pictures Israel as a vine or a vineyard, often subject to judgment for degenerating into something else. Now, pruning or cutting away the branches sounds brutal, but it renews the vine's vitality. The end goal is clear: to trim off the potentially productive branches and to cut off the potentially unproductive branches so that it may bear fruit in serving others, to be effective in serving others. I'm Father Feroz Fernandes, and thank you for being part of this channel and watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell, and share this video with your friends. Let's promote the gospel. What really is the I am metaphors? You have heard Jesus says, I am the true vine. And apart from this, we also have heard Jesus' I am statements. I am the good shepherd. I am the bread of life. I am the resurrection and life. I am the way, the truth and life. What does these I am statements mean? What does I am communicates? So the language of I am takes us back to the story of Moses encountering God in the burning bush, where God identifies himself as I am, and he instructs Moses, go and tell the people that I am has sent me to you. I am is God. And when Jesus uses I am, Jesus is identifying himself as God, in keeping with the gospel writer John's opening statement. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. I am the true vine is the last of the metaphors Jesus uses to identify himself as God. This part of the metaphor is very interesting. There is a relationship between the vine grower and the vine. There is a relationship between the Father and the Son. This relationship suggests mutuality. It not only communicates the superiority of the Father, but it is more on how the Father is dependent on the Son and how the Son is dependent on the Father. Just as the vine is dependent on the vine grower for its care, and the vine grower expects the vine to produce fruit. It's like faithfulness. In a way, each gives life to the other and takes life from the other. So Jesus' powerful words, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who remains in me and I in him bears much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. Jesus refers to relationship of abiding in him, a relationship that will define our fruitfulness and our destiny. As followers of Christ, we find our strength and purpose when we remain in Christ. A weak branch will find strength when grafted in Christ, while a strong person will feel vulnerable, detached from God. People are tempted by worldly loyalties and priorities, but to remain in Christ is important for our survival and effectiveness. Perhaps faithfulness is best seen in the fruits of the Spirit: love, peace, joy, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, and self-control. Effectiveness is sometimes confused by church attendance or big monetary projects. What is most important is each follower remain in Christ, abide in him to produce fruit. And remaining in Christ will display the fruits of the Spirit. This is the fruits that Jesus is talking about. We are drawn to these people who display behaviors of love, joy, peace, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, and self control. And displaying these fruits, we witness Christ. Displaying these fruits, we profess that we are rooted in Christ to be effective in ministry, in serving others. Thank you for staying with me and watching the entire video. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell, and share this video with others. See you in the next video.